We've been talking about this Uvalde school shooting case, and there are so many nuances and difficulties with dealing with tragedy, dealing with a monster that was in the school, and then criminal charges coming for law enforcement officers who are supposed to be there to protect and serve. Very few lawyers have taken this type of case all the way to trial. Very few people have experienced what everyone in that courtroom this week right now are experiencing. But we've gotten, in my opinion, the best to do it on one of the biggest stages as our guest today.
Thank you for having me. Understand that I would have said no all day long, except for two reasons. One, I think you're extraordinary. I really do. I love the work you do. I don't want anything from you. I'm just telling you. I love your podcast. I think you're great. And secondly, I really do think this is an important topic, and I love talking about it. I had no idea that my case was going to be put under the microscope the way that it was. I just thought I'm defending a very innocent, dedicated, decent cop. I didn't know that the world looked at it as the single and only test case. Mine apparently was the only time a cop was prosecuted for inactivity, essentially.
We have a special guest here that popped in, understanding what it's like to be sitting in the defendant's chair in a trial like this. Going through all of the emotions is impossible for somebody to understand. And again, we have pretty much the only guy that understands that. So I really appreciate you coming on to share some insights with us.
Peter, I appreciate it. And just to let you know, I've been watching The Lawyer You Know. Before this ever even happened, I was watching your podcast. To be honest with you, you're one of the few that when it comes to reviewing these trials, you always step back and say, listen, let's hear the facts on both sides before we start, becoming judge, jury, and executioner to some of these defendants. So I've always admired that you've always said, hey, let's listen to both sides before we start making up our mind.